It's finally happening. I gotta make this fast because I'm turning 23 in 9 minutes. And honestly, I'm not getting any younger, so that's why I'm finally starting this channel. It's been a long time coming, but we're here and that's all that matters. So let's get the show on the road. Big Booty Kevin for those of you guys who don't know me. And we're gonna be acting like it's not the middle of March and pretending that it is January and the beginning of 2019, because today's video is gonna be all about goals that we have for the new year. And boy, I got a lot of them. We're gonna take them day by day, but we are here together. We're gonna get this through together. You guys are gonna help hold me accountable. So let's just get right into it. The first goal that I have up for myself the new year is planning more trips. I love traveling, I really do. I'm Taiwanese and my family is from Taiwan, and almost every year of my life we've always taken a trip to Taiwan in the summer just to visit family and just to have fun and just to explore and of course travel and enjoy the country and the culture and the food and everything. And I'm more than blessed to have been able to visit my parents' homeland and just have the privilege of immersing myself in that culture. But as lucky as I am and as grateful as I am, that was all because of my parents. I want to do traveling on my own. I want to do it on my own terms, and I want to do it with friends my age, and I want to, no shade to my family, I love them, but everything with them is always, super PG. So, I'm Big Booty Kevin. I'm just trying to get lit, okay? And, sometimes mama and baba aren't really with it. That's why one of my biggest goals for this year is to plan more trips. Right now, my biggest trip and my biggest goal in mind that I have my mind set on is New York. I have so much I want to do. I want to go to Harlem, Brooklyn, the Bronx, all these districts, and just explore all the culture and all the food that the Big Apple has to offer. So that's definitely going to happen. More trips, more road trips. I want to stop relying on other people and make shit happen myself. Learn how to skateboard. I'm probably one of the most uncoordinated people you will ever meet. I'm very unathletic and I'm pretty clumsy and super goofy. And I really want to try challenging myself and taking it to the next level and doing something that scares me, because this year is all about getting out of your comfort zone. And the rare amount of times that I did, I found that I have grown and I like it and I love that feeling. And after I accomplish something, I feel proud of myself. So it's definitely something that I want to keep doing and something that I want to remain consistent in for this upcoming year. And skateboarding definitely has to be one of them. It's super hard. I've ate shit so many times, and I was just playing with my friends' skateboards and just messing around, and it just did not end up well, but I am determined to conquer it. Number 3, style my friends. So if you know me, y'all know that I love fashion, and I am a thrift store thought. I am the thrift store thought, and I live and I breathe fashion and style. It just adds so much color and dimension to my being and my world. And truth be told, I love fashion on other people too. I love people watching. I love looking at what they wear, how they style themselves, how they present themselves. One of my goals this year is to start styling my friends, specifically my friends who are girls, because I can style guys. That's super easy, but I want to take it even further and challenge myself to style girls, because I do have an eye for that as well, but mostly because I'm always, buying clothes for me. I'm not really getting a chance to look at some outfits that I could put together for women. This is probably going to be the hardest one on my list, but it's got to be photographing more people. So one of my favorite photographers on Instagram actually challenged himself to shoot 100 people in a year, and he conquered that goal. He achieved it, and my mission as a photographer is to capture diversity, specifically with people of color, and showcasing people of color in beauty. And so I want to capture as many people as I can. Bottom line is, I'm all about diversity. I'm all about inclusivity. Instead of doing 100, which is like, whoa, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I want to be realistic. And I definitely think that I can do 40 people. I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. 40 people sounds good. 40 people sounds achievable, which is what we're aiming for here. Number 5, more museums, more art shows, galleries, exhibits, and interactive installations. the museums, the art, you name it, I am there. I just don't really get the opportunity to go to them a lot because I'm always finding out about them super late, like when they're already over or when they're, you know, somewhere in LA. More research and more of me actively being on my shit and being on top of everything and finding enough information about local events and art exhibitions and shows that are going around, because those are things that I don't want to miss, and they're things that are very enriching to my soul. They inspire me and they're very interesting, and I have a lot of fun at museums. This one should probably be my #1 priority, but number 6 is more communicating, or rather be better at communicating. I am that person who's just always texting several hours later, replying to messages hours later, mostly because of the fact that I'm trying to act like I didn't see it right away and then I actually end up forgetting, or just because I'm just really bad at texting. And truth be told, I don't like texting either, but for the sake of my loved ones and for the sake of my friends and for the sake of wanting to keep in touch with my friends, especially because I just graduated, I am gonna have to make a better effort at keeping in contact with the people that I care about and just strengthening the relationships that I have. Communication is super important, and so is taking initiative. And you can already see how enthusiastic I am about this. I love hanging out with people, but I hate being the one having to plan it. The 8th and final goal I have for 2019 is less screen time and making things happen. I really do have a problem being on my phone. Honestly, if I'm being real, I'm addicted to my phone. I'm addicted to Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, especially YouTube. Oh my God, I could spend days on YouTube. It's bad. I know that being on my phone and having all this screen time hinders my creative abilities, and honestly is taking away time from doing things that I really want to build on and things that I want to get better at and things that I know that I can improve on, such as photography and video making. And I also said making things happen because going back to the first goal, you know, like I want to make these trips happen. I want to make these things happen. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be about it. But you got to get uncomfortable first. You got to be uncomfortable. You have to be okay with being uncomfortable. And I think that that's one of my biggest challenges too, taking myself outside my comfort zone. That's pretty much it for this video. I got a lot of goals. It's a big list, but they're all achievable. Please let me know what your goals are in the comments below. I'd love to read them. We can get a little inspiration going. If you're not, make sure you subscribe. Support your boy. It's his first video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.